Don't you dare call me African American. I am black, born in America, same as you. Yeah, that's what my dumb butt used to say before I realized I don't know who the hell I am. And for my family's sake, it's time to put it all into perspective. So, although I don't look it, I've been here circling the sun for a few decades now, and I have a family of my own. My father passed away when I was just yay high, and my mom was an only child. I grew up with my sisters and my paternal side is a very large family. Beyond all of my grandparents, though, I don't know much about any of my ancestors who lived before them until now, thanks to Ancestry DNA. Now, we all know how black folks came to America. No, not like Eddie Murphy's Coming to America movie. What happened to us was disgusting and violent and shameful. As for me, Ancestry DNA is here to help me know my truth. So as you can fantastically see, my ethnicity estimate shows that my African American DNA highest percentages show Ivory Coast, Ghana, Cameroon/Congo, and then we've got a little bit of the Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Europe West. I'm not surprised about the Europe West, but I'm completely amazed at the Ireland, Scotland, Wales part of it. Most of that's probably going to come from my father's DNA. What I love about Ancestry DNA website is that they go into specifics about the location and the regions in case you're like me and you've never truly studied the rest of the world, never really cared to study anything about the rest of the world. By the way, this video, of course, is not sponsored by Ancestry DNA. I just appreciate the thought and the accuracy. Well, accuracy is quote unquote my opinion. I appreciate the time that it took to put a website like this together, to go in such depth about the locations and the region to truly help you find what you've been looking for. If you're like me, that's what I've been looking for. Someone who's going to give me an idea of where I came from. So while you see the locations playing on the screen for the DNA regions for my particular DNA, I wanted to discuss a little bit about why I specifically wanted to do that. Beyond not knowing much about my paternal and fraternal grandparents' family history, I wanted to know where some of my little quirks and little nuances of my own human body came from. Above all else, I was really floored to see my lower confidence regions. And again, lower confidence regions doesn't mean that that's just like a small part of your DNA. I think it's because it may go back the oldest or something like that. But anyway, all of it makes up 100% me. So I was excited to find out all of it. So look at it. We've got Africa North, which was amazing. Scandinavia, which was weird. Senegal, Finland, Northwest Russia, which I never even thought about. Native American, I already knew about. That was one of the other reasons why I wanted to do the test, to truly see if the stories in my family were true. I never doubted them because my grandmother looked part Indian. And she told me all about her mom and all of that, but her mom passed away when she was a little girl, so she didn't know very much about her, but I knew that Native American was in the family. The Asia Central, I'm not surprised about, and I'm wondering if that's where my eyes come from. We've got Mali, and then of course the Africa South Central hunter-gatherers. Amazing. There's also a little bit of the Europe East region, the African Southeastern Bantu. What I love about this map for me and my DNA is that it is vast and it spans a lot of the world. In my mind, I've always been black with a little bit of dustling of white and a tiny little sprinkle of Native American. But boy, did I not realize how vast and how multicultural the blood running through my veins was. This was a huge eye-opener, and it makes me see the world and my world basically a whole lot different. It makes me want to travel more. You know, I've never really thought about any other place outside of America. I want to retire in Alaska. You know what I mean? I want to visit Canada, but I've never been a fan of the ocean, and I've never had the idea that I wanted to travel to see the rest of the world. But now I'm moving and I'm leaning towards visiting some of the locations where my DNA is from. So I think that would be an awesome, awesome idea and a hugely expensive trip. One of the things I saw towards the end was that it says that there can be updates. Now, keep in mind, I originally found out about my DNA about a year ago, last summer, and I've been holding on to it to create the video. And I'm glad I did because something happened that I did not expect. Do y'all see what Ancestry DNA did to my life? I was just getting used to the idea, you know, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Cameroon, Congo, even split. I was mad at first. I really was. Not so much because I hate what it shows now. I just wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't. Even though it said there could be updates, to me, I was like, how can you update a person? I'm the same person I was. But according to what they're saying, I kind of understand it now. As technology advances, like I said before, they'll find out and be able to pinpoint us a little bit better. So, as of today, anyway, it shows that I am more from Benin, Togo than any other place in the world. Coming in at a close second is Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples, which is still amazing. What changed, though, was the England, Wales, and Northeastern Europe and Mali. Look at Mali. Mali went from basically 0 to 8%. Nigeria dropped a couple of percentages. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, my emotions were high when I recorded this piece of it. I've since calmed down because it's been a few weeks. And I'm actually more excited to know that DNA is being able to be further pinpointed to my exact location. I don't know anything about Benin Togo. As I've said already before, I have no idea. But that is going to be something I'm going to really get into. Anyone in the comment section from Benin Togo or very well versed in the African culture and history, leave me some insight below. Give me some direction. Let me know because if I'm going to travel overseas, I need to know where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing while I'm there. And I'm really excited. So I'll let this video play out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure that if you are brave enough to try the Ancestry DNA, I say that because people are always talking about someone stealing your DNA. I'm like, look, if I'm gonna live forever because you want to use my DNA to create more awesome people such as myself, you go right on ahead. Whatever. It's okay. I'm almost half a century old. I do not care. But anyway, thank you for watching again. Talk to you later. Bye.